Look, I trust in God being a loving heavenly dad. I'm not trusting in me being right. We're all kids. I don't disrespect any man, however the media might be vilifying them. Because in some sense I feel that it might be the case, must be the case perhaps even, that each does what he feels he has to do in the circumstances he believes he's in. Everything turns on what he believes and values. And that is not of his own making. In reality, it's the consequence of where he lands in this world, who with, what family, what culture, what religion, or lack of it, what political situation, what era, and what may be a whole list of random circumstances, or maybe the loving care and design of God. You just don't know. But in this chaos, you can still find the notion of what's good and what's bad as you see it. And you can choose to dedicate yourself to what you value. And it won't be the same as the person next to you, the person you meet and the person you trade with or mix with, whatever, the man next door. It won't be the same. There'll be similarities because you may come from the same culture, less so in a mobile world. But you have to, of necessity, get on with the person that you're in contact with, more or less, to your benefit or cost. There is a necessity in finding harmony, fellowship, support, because far more is done in relationship with others than without it. You move faster, with an individuality, and this is one that's crushed by other people not liking such. So you are unwittingly being trained in harmonizing relationships between a variety of persons. How else, if you think of it, could you live in a perfect society but by being most willing and most able to harmonize? Else your notion of heaven is going to be a bit like the modern understanding of yoga and spirituality. It can degenerate into my being perfect and meditating alone all my life, because nobody else quite believes what I believe. None of them follow it as earnestly as I do. So you become utterly isolated, which is death, of course, especially if you spend all your day in complete motionless, eyes shut, cave-like meditation, cutting off all the senses. you've unwittingly found a living death. Perhaps, like the Buddhist, you've found that it's devoid of all pain and suffering, all life. You sure you got it right? Well, if you find such state and ecstatic joy and wonderful, well, good on you. Have you found that, or are you still just hoping for such? Come that you might have life, and have it more abundantly, not less. And life, not death, not isolation. My view, isn't it, that God didn't want just to be perfect, all-knowing, and the utterly lonely only one in the universe. Longed for fellowship, so he set about making it. And perhaps it's you and me. Perhaps we're children in this world. And we're being trained to live forever in our dad's world. It's a good thought. It's fanciful. It's make-believe. Yes, it's making good believe. Do you want to make bad believe in the randomness and the desperation of life that comes for such a short period of time and then forever dies? So in what you believe is the very seed and source of life and death. Choose you this day whom you will serve, or rather whom you will believe in and trust in. May you be blessed in your decision. And I trust in our Heavenly Dad that you are. Thank you, Heavenly Dad.